Hello, my people. Had a few comments because the last time that I posted a video was a little while ago now. I think it's about maybe coming up to maybe 2 weeks ago. Reason for that is I've not been feeling too great, but I am all right. I am fine. In fact, today I felt better than I have in a long time. Other than the odd ache here and there, it's the usual shit now. Oh dear me, I'm tired. Anyway, got my little friend here on the sofa with me. In fact, this is the first night that I've really spent. Not spent. I've stayed downstairs and I've not been in bed and hello, and generally felt crap. I spend a lot of time in bed. So coming towards, in fact, let's turn that down so you can see that I've put some fucking weight on because I really have. Where to start with this? So I've had my end of treatment cycle. I've had my last chemo infusion now. That was about a week ago now, something like that. It really did sort of mess me up this time. Even my nails, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but they're some of them are like, is that one? They're like purpley, like bruised, and some parts of them are even yellow. Are very painful, which is obviously a sign of one of the downsides of chemo. It does affect your nails, your bones, this, that, the other. So that's been a pain in the ass. I've not really had a great deal of pain, touch wood, hopefully I don't. If I do, it's always the morning, it's always when I first start moving. Which brings me to, again, I've been struggling with, even this morning, getting up before fucking 12 o'clock. Really struggling with that. Doesn't matter what time I go to bed. It doesn't matter if I have some of my vaporizer with THC in it, whether I have some oils, whether I have anything. It does not matter what time I go to sleep. Even if I wake up at say like 7 o'clock like I did this morning, I'm ready to get up, and I'm like, bang, I'm awake, and then next thing I know it's 12 o'clock, or like 11, 12 o'clock. How do I just fall asleep and just for like 4 or 5 hours at a time? When I've just had a full night's sleep. I get up for a pee most nights between 2 and 3 o'clock, which luckily the pain which was associated with that is now somewhat stopped. So I mean, I've not been doing a lot. Obviously, I've only been having sort of, because I've been getting up at like 12 o'clock, maybe sometimes a bit later. Only really half a day to do the things that I need to do or want to do, or see the kids, or this, that, the other, or help tidy the house, walk the bloody dogs, or anything like that I'm able to do. It's just been hard, and the whole YouTube thing has been on my mind for a while, because I know I like to keep you guys updated, and I like to say how I'm doing and what's going on and all that sort of stuff. But it's just been really fucking hard, really hard. Like even things like I've been meaning to do, like the quad that's sat in there, I've done little bits to it throughout the past however long, and it's just, my mind is like, you can do it, come on, let's go and do it, let's do this, do that, get up, whatever, blah blah blah. My body's just like, fuck off, can't do it. And that's the only thing that I'm really struggling with at the minute. But like I said to Bex, considering how much pain and how often I was getting that pain, especially my leg, my hip, some of my chest and that, considering the last time I had any real pain relief was earlier on today when I had just a bit of headache. Aside from that, it's not very often that I have it, unless I'm up in the morning and I might put a bit of Movilat on it or something like that, whatever. Generally, at a score of 1 to 10, how well do I feel at the minute? It's a solid 8.5. I feel pretty fucking good. My appetite's massive. I've been eating loads of stuff. Like I said to you last time, I said on one of my videos, my lowest weight was something like 7'2" or 7'4", something like that. The last time I weighed myself, I was 9'2". Was it 9'2"? I don't know. I put 2 stone on at that point, which was probably maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I'm expecting to be maybe 9.5 stone now, all being well. I have, as you can see, maybe the corners of my mouth are a little bit sore. I have still been struggling with the mouth sores from chemo. The mouthwash does help, but of course, like anything that's got alcohol in it or whatever it's got in it, it fucking batters. It absolutely kills. So yeah, I mean, generally, within myself, I feel great. Yesterday, yeah, I was out cleaning the pond out, doing the filters and that, because it's really been quite neglected, and it's one of the biggest things that I'm passionate about is koi and fish and stuff like that, and the sturgeon. And I tripped a lot of the electrics out, so I spent a good while sorting loads of my electrics out, because it's like fucking spaghetti junction with all the wires and bits and bobs in there. So I sorted all them out, and give it a general clean. The filters are clean and that and whatnot. Just been pottering around. Today I've done a tip run with my dad, which I don't think you really find many cancer patients that do fucking tip runs. And I don't mean small tip runs. I mean there's big bits of plasterboard that was in the garden. In fact, I might be able to see if I can get a video of us moving it, chucking it in his car and chucking it in the skips. But the only thing that I can really say is sort of being a bit of a pain in the backside at the minute is, again, when I'm walking, like my thighs ache quite a lot. The more I walk, the worse the pain is. I wouldn't say it's a pain, real horrible ache. I'll slow down, I'll speed up, I want to stop. But I managed to get through that as well. Even when I'm in bed, sometimes if I stretch, both the tops of my legs will just go dead for a few seconds. I say a few seconds, maybe 10-15 seconds, then I'll be alright again. Aside from that, an occasional bit of back pain, but as a lot of you will already know, I broke my back a long time ago coming off that quad while I was on a chemo break. So that could be associated with that, because it is in the middle of my back rather than the bottom of my back, where chemo seems to be affecting with my hip and like my groin and my right thigh. So sorry this is not very long, people, because I've not really done a lot. There's not really a lot for me to say other than I feel fine. I've been out and about. I've been doing some little bits and bobs when I can. It's just this morning thing that I need to break, because it's funny. Like I said, it doesn't matter what time I go to sleep. It will always be I'm getting up around 12 o'clock. But there's been a couple of times where I've gone to bed at I've been in bed and I might have fell asleep around 11, maybe half 11 time, average time for me. And I'll wake up quite a lot through the night. Like I'll go for a pee at say 3 o'clock. Maybe Becky might wake me up frigging snoring or something at 4 or whatever. Dogs might want to wake me up because they want to go for a pee at 5, say. And if I get up at say between 5 and 6, because I know Bex gets up every day at 6 o'clock, that time that I'm referring to, where say whatever happened at 5 o'clock, because it was 5 o'clock that I was awake the last time that this happened, I stayed awake till 6 o'clock. And as soon as she was awake, she got up, I got up, and I had the whole day. It was brilliant. It was like nothing was wrong with me. To a certain extent, what I call nothing wrong with me is I'll have a couple of pains here and there, bit of a whinge, and that'll be that. But yeah. So aside from that, peeps, I feel great. I'm now off chemo, so I'm hopefully going to keep feeling better and better. I've had my injections, which I get injections after the two infusions together, which just boost me white blood cells and immunity and all that sort of stuff. Been eating a lot better, a lot cleaner. Again, staying away from the sugar as much as I can, but you know, sometimes I do give into it. It's a bit of one of them. Doing my best, because last time that I did it, it really sort of fucked with my head and started me going funny and stuff. So yeah, that's that. Hopefully I will do a better video with more bits of, you know, what I'm doing, what Bex is doing, and you know, the kids, the mongrels and all that sort of stuff. But I just wanted to do this just real quick while Bex is putting the kids to bed, because like I said, there's been a few comments asking, I hope you're alright, you know, I'm praying you're alright, blah blah blah. Absolutely fine. I'm still here, I'm still kicking, I fucking won't be defeated. I will not let this fucking beat me. I will kill cancer before cancer kills me. I can't promise that, but that's how I feel. So like I said, I will not be defeated, and I hope that, you know, by me saying this, I give a bit of hope to other cancer patients that have been told that they've got a terminal diagnosis, you know, that they're going to die in 6 months, that they're going to die in a year's time. Both things that I've been told, and both things, touch wood, that I keep beating the odds. You know, I was told well over a year ago that I've got a year to live, or estimated time was less than a year, and probably about 6 months now. I was told that that I've got months to live, and they sort of base that on whether I take chemo or whether I don't take chemo, which was between 3 and 6, which ultimately in my head meant that I wasn't going to see my daughter's birthday, which was the 8th of Feb. Well, now, is it March 1st? Is it March 1st yet? I don't fucking even know what date it is, but we're in March. So I didn't even think I was going to see March, because there's a lot of things that are going to be happening this month. But yeah, I certainly didn't think I was going to be here for them. You know, Becky's birthday's in June, so there's another little goal for me to aim for, along with a few other things and bits and bobs, you know. But yeah, I really hope that these videos help some people. I know they do, because you people tell me yourselves in comments and that, and it means the fucking world to me. It really does. Because not only do I do this to show people that, you know, if I can do it, you can do it. I've spoken to a lot of people. There's a girl I've spoken to recently, and something about she's got some shadows on her jaw or something or other. She was like, you know, I'm absolutely terrified, blah blah blah. I won't go into it too much, you know, because it's private. But she was like, you're so strong, and this, that, and the other, like a lot of people have said to me. And I don't think that it's that I'm strong. Maybe I am, but I don't think it's a matter of you learn to be. You have to be, because if you're not, you know, you're gonna die. It's that simple. But by going through it is a lot different to imagining you've got to go through it. You know, the physical ways and the mental aspect of everything that I've gone through already has forged me into this person that I am now. Like I said, without all the bits I've done before, like the CBD and the THC and all that sort of stuff, it wouldn't have set me up for this mindset that I'm potentially in now, speaking to people. Like, I mean, I've been invited to London to do some frigging talk on cancer and stuff like that, and it never went through by the end of it, but I was more than prepared to. I didn't think that I'd be able to speak to that volume of people, let alone do videos to worldwide communities, you know, specifically targeted towards cancer and mental health. Because for me, them two go hand in hand quite fucking tightly, shall we say. So, you know, I think I've touched up on everything, but yeah, I'm gonna get off and probably just sit here for another bit and think what else I'm gonna say in my next video and try and compile bits and all that lot. So thank you all for your continued support. I hope everybody's as good as they can be, and you know, together we'll smash this. Luke's army. I will not be defeated.